Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all hear that in the background? You know what time it is. It's your boy Trey. Y'all see the name Notre Damus.
No, you don't get to change your name after. Well, how do you change your name from what? What did
Just,
you change your
just,
name for?
just wait. Professor Pick'em and the GOAT. Listen,
What did
we,
you,
you know what?
Ron?
We
Do you
need, we
see,
need to put, we need
Ron?
to
Do you
put.
see this nonsense?
Just wait.
Nothing has
Just wait.
happened for him to be able to change his damn name. He lost the game last night. He picked the Chargers,
We
One,
and
told him not to.
one,
he picked the Chargers.
15, 1 to 15 picks. But just wait, it's
He
coming.
picked the Chargers. How are you changing your name prematurely and you have not done anything?
Just
Nothing.
wait.
No
I didn't
stray
change my
Damas is
name.
back.
I did not. Good morning, everybody. How you doing? This is the nonsense in which we start with on Friday. You see the nonsense
Wow.
that's going on already, bro. Already. This dude said, at the end of the season, I'm gonna be able to change my name to No Trade Dominance. But
You know what? I was
We two
speaking.
games in. We're 2 games in, and this dude already
So,
changed his name.
first and foremost, we didn't make any picks to begin the first week because we was in Washington D.C. So we
Gotcha.
missed that. So
Okay.
currently,
So
at
currently, so
this
you
point,
even so that makes it even worse.
you and Ron are one up on me currently.
Already.
That's
So
it.
how do you got Notre Dame up there? Already.
Because I'm just letting it know I'm speaking it into existence.
Oh my.
The moniker in which I use, because when I came out last year with that moniker, I was on fire. So you know what? I was like, let me reintroduce myself. Is basically what the
Sounds
thing
like
was.
desperation to me, Bishop. He's like, I gotta do something.
This dude, oh, this dude, man. Oh my God, this dude, he got the game wrong. He come on here like he
You
knows.
know what? You know what? We gonna get into that because I in
You got
state
the game wrong.
in
You
state
got the game wrong.
in state I got the game wrong. But what we're not going to do is not act like Justin Herbert ain't had them boys on the ropes, and it was going to be
It
that.
don't
But we're
matter
gonna
if he
get
had
into
them.
it.
It don't
I knew he
matter.
was gonna say. I
It
knew
don't
he was
matter.
gonna say
It
that.
don't
That's
matter.
why
When
I knew.
the
Hey,
ending, the
Rod with the
ending,
cosign and the shaking of the head. This
ending
is, you know what?
results. The
I ain't
ending
seen no
results.
rope.
The ending
Oh
I ain't
results,
goodness.
seen
bro.
no rope last
In
night.
state was.
Ending results.
In
That's what
state
matters.
was they took the L, but of course we're gonna get into that again. Good morning, high speeds, and everybody. What's good? You know what it is. It's your boy Trey. We got Ron in the building. Speak Easy's on sports and shenanigans, everything all day. You got Bishop the Goat. Uh,
WGO.
and y'all know it's about to be a whole vibe here. It's Friday. It's the day before the weekend, and you get to talk the upcoming sports,
It is the
football.
weekend. It is the weekend. It ain't the day before. It is actually the weekend.
You're right. You're right. The football, college and NFL, and anything, everything in between. Before we really get into it, last night, we know the who was at the I almost said the Los Angeles Sparks. You know how far I'm going back. Uh, of course, where I'll put it up. The WNBA championship was played last night, in which I, for the most part, thought it was going to be a clean sweep. But of course, um, someone
What up,
else had
Jordan?
something else to say about that.
What's that?
Uh, oh, what's good, What's good, Rodney? What's good? Someone else had something to say about that. The Aces took on
Oh,
the Connecticut Sun last night in Game 3. It could have been a clean sweep, but basically Connecticut Sun was like, we're not having that. A 24-point throttling as the Aces fall to the Connecticut Sun, 76 to 105, giving the Sun
good lord.
a yeah, they did the thing last
Trash,
night.
boy.
Yeah, they was exactly those words exactly. Jackie Young for the Connecticut, for the Aces led with 22 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 17.6 rebounds, assists from Kelsey Plum. Chelsea Gray, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists. Asia Wilson, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. The Suns, like I said, they was all in. They was like, we not going out like that. Coyle Jones led the squad, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists for Dewana Bonner. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists from Natasha Hydeman. Courtney Williams contributed with 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And Alyssa Thomas, 16 points, 15 rebounds, 11 assists for the triple double. as the Connecticut Suns was victorious and just staving off the elimination. They will play again on Sunday for their opportunity to tie it before even one, even they would tie it and go back to Las Vegas for the winner takes all, or Las Vegas could pull out the win and become victorious, winning the third game for the this year's WNBA Women's Championship. Like Bishop said, it was it was full throttle. Like we ain't going out like that, basically. But do we get a lady sweep? I don't know. It remains to be seen. You have to check it out on Sunday to find out. So, gentlemen, what y'all getting into yesterday? Bishop, did you? I seen the picture. Bishop, you was in full garb. Was any good games yesterday?
Oh, it was only one. It was a youth game I had yesterday. It was only one I had to call. And it wasn't a bad game. Well, I take that back. I'm saying it wasn't a bad game, and I completely forgot. The score was 51-0. They scored. Yeah, they the one team was just not prepared, man. They just
they don't get sportsmanlike. They don't practice sportsmanlike there.
Bro, this was they had 40-something points in the first half. You got to at least get to the second half. You can't end the game in the first half. That's just not, you can't do that. So
basically, they called off the Dogs and just scored 11 points, or they defense to ratchet up, and it's like, okay, we're gonna stop them from scoring.
I think they called off the Dogs for a bit and let them get into the game a little more. But when it's all said and done, yeah, it was
shellacking.
That's life. Would you say, Rodney? That's life. It is a part of life. It is life, bro. That is life.
We all need a good A-whooping every now and then.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Spare the rod, spoil the child. That part, bro. That part, bro. You know, spare the rod, spoil the child. So, yeah. But yeah, so it was an easy call. Didn't really have to worry about another $50. So it wasn't much. Wasn't much at all. But yeah, that's all, and that's all I did. That's all I had. Run it up, teach them early. Rodney said, "Run it up, teach them early."
Oh my goodness. So okay, that's what's up. That was up. Ron, what you get into yesterday, man?
Oh, nothing. Just normal Thursday. But thankfully, we got this beautiful thing called football that changed the whole day for me.
That part, bro. That part. Will you please let it be known, bro?
So, real quick, NCAA action tonight. You got two teams facing off.
Fantastic.
Two teams facing off tonight. Florida State takes on Louisville, and Air Force takes on Wyoming. Not 1-1. Louisville Cardinals face off against the 2-0 Florida State Seminoles. And then the Air Force 2-0 Air Force. Air Force 2-0. Okay.
Yep.
They ain't playing nobody.
They're playing Wyoming's 2-1 themselves.
Technically, everybody the armed forces plays with somebody. What you want us to play the SEC?
Yeah.
Yes. I know. The Oklahoma ain't even playing the SEC. So I mean,
no, we playing the Big 12. We ain't playing the West 12.
You could probably beat up on the teams Oklahoma beating up on, Trey.
Yeah, we ain't playing WAC. We ain't playing the WAC 12. We ain't playing teams who ain't been into a national championship in years.
Drake, holler at us, baby. Let's go.
This dude, man, you stop that. That is not going to happen, bro. This is his last season anyway. He's done. What up, Commissioner Myers? Good to see you, man.
Drake, you can holler at us. We got a position for you. Just go ahead, graduate. Go ahead and move on for your graduate year. Play with a real champion.
For what? Real champion? Where? When? Who? How? What decade? What season?
Of course, in top 25 action, number 6 Oklahoma takes on Nebraska.
That's right.
I know, Ron. Right. Say it again, Ron. He ain't here.
Ron ain't say nothing.
He said, "That's enough." That speaks volumes.
Ryan, are you on the same boat with him and Eric?
All I know is I'm guessing they're on with the Huskers.
Yeah, they're on with the Huskers. Yes.
All I know is I am addicted to betting, and one of my favorite bets, Trey, is betting on a team after they just fired their coach. It's like it's a whole new fire lit under them. So
Joseph
Tread
said he ain't
lightly.
trying to. Mm-hmm. Joseph said he trying to keep his job, keep the job. He ain't just doing it for an interim. He's trying to keep it. So
It's too
it
early. He
starts.
can keep it. He just gonna have to keep it. He just gonna have to take the first L though. He can keep it. Ain't nobody trying to take it from him after this first
Y'all
L.
going to Nebraska, right?
Yeah.
No,
Oh no,
no,
they're coming
Oh,
to him.
no. They coming to
oh, okay.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, y'all gonna handle business, but they gonna fight y'all.
yeah. I'm telling you. Would you say, Commission? I'm waiting for Bishop to do the boom. Let's go, baby.
I want
Let's go.
I want to see
we
that
ain't even
that
hearing that
same
as
energy.
often as we used to.
Yeah,
Well,
because
because
he already know what it is. He got he's
because
quaking.
Are you
we ain't played.
concerned?
I'm not. I'm
I
not.
think he
We
is.
haven't played for
He's not
one.
going to admit it to us, but we
No,
understand.
for one. No, I said it the
We
first
could
game we
we
won
could go off the air
last
and talk
weekend.
about it.
No, I said the first game we won. It really ain't had a reason to say it yet because we ain't really played nobody. Why you just said Oregon we're getting easy teams to play, but Oregon played Georgia? Shake. Stop it, Anthony. USC been playing easy. For one, Oregon. So I give Oregon some
Let's
props.
not do that.
Because, I give Oregon some props, Anthony, because they did play Georgia. However, USC playing trash teams, man. Look, ask Trey who they playing this weekend.
They play Fresno State. They not trash.
Fresno State.
They not trash.
Fresno State is trash. Fresno State has never done anything. Ever.
No, you know what? I
Ever.
was gonna say something, but that's a dated, so I won't say that. But
Yeah, thank you.
Fresno State ain't
Ever.
trash.
Fresno State has never done it. They've had one running back, I think, that came out of them that did something. But other than that, Fresno State
Devontae Adams, and Derek Carr, Fresno State alumnus.
they have done nothing yet. Again, as I said, they have done nothing yet. Nothing.
The year that Reggie Bush won won the Heisman Trophy, Fresno
said they
State
run-
stood in front of him.
I said Fresno's. What? Did they win? Did they do anything?
No, they didn't because they was up against USC. Come on now.
This nigga, he brought up 1996. Oh my god, bro. Here we go.
Michigan, number 4, Michigan takes on Connecticut. 1-2, 2-0. Kentucky, number 9, Kentucky against 2-0 Youngstown State. Number 1, Georgia Bulldogs, 2-0 takes on 1-1 South Carolina. Baylor at 1-1. Baylor at number 17 takes on the Texas State Bobcats at 1-1. Oh, 2-0 Ole Miss. Number 20 takes on number 1-1 Georgia Tech. Another game of the with the rankings matching. Number 12 BYU at 2-0 takes on number 25 Oregon Ducks at 1-1. Penn State, number 22, takes on currently undefeated at 2-0. Will take on Auburn Tigers at 2-0.
Auburn's not ranked.
No, not yet.
No,
No,
not yet.
2-0 Liberty will face off against number 19 and currently undefeated 2-0 Wake Forest Demon Deacons. 2-0 Arkansas Pine Bluff takes on 2-0 Oklahoma State. I guess it's going to be an L-ridden day for them Oklahoma boys.
We're going to run the Big 12 is going undefeated this weekend.
Texas, Even with this, the Texas Tech Raiders 2-0 taking on the number 16 Carolina State Wolfpack.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Upset alert. Upset alert. Upset alert.
Undefeated Alabama Crimson Tide, number 2, taking on Louisiana Monroe at 1-1. Missouri State takes on number 10 Arkansas, both undefeated at 2-0. Number 23 Pitt takes on Western Michigan, 1-1 apiece. Akron Zips will face off against the Tennessee Volunteers, 2-0.
Who are
number
the Akron
15.
Zips, y'all?
The Akron Zips.
I've been trying to figure that out all week.
Bruh.
Number 3 Ohio State undefeated takes on the Toledo Rockets. Didn't y'all play the Toledo Rockets?
Who played the Toledo Rockets?
Who plays the Toledo Rockets? I could have
Yeah,
sworn I
wasn't us.
talked about that name before.
It was probably USC.
You know what? We're not going to even name it such
It's probably USC.
time.
Sounds like a USC. It sounds like a USC game.
Number 11, Michigan State takes on Washington Huskies. South Florida takes on the number 18 Florida Gators. Louisiana Tech takes on the 5th-ranked Clemson. University of Texas San Antonio does battle against the 21st-ranked Texas Longhorns.
That's gonna be
San Diego State Aztecs face off against number 4 ranked Utah. And then the last two games closing out the top 25, where you have Miami, Florida. The U faces off against Texas A&M, number 13 versus number 24. And last, dun, 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 the seventh
Trash.
ranked USC
Trash.
Trojans face off against
Numbers.
Fresno State.
Trash.
Seven. What does seven represent, Bishop?
Completion.
That was my playoff team before the season started. That was my playoff team when they got Caleb.
Oh my God, Ron, you drinking the Kool-Aid too? Stop drinking the Kool-Aid, bro. It's ancient.
You
It's
wasn't
old.
drinking his Kool-Aid last year?
No, I wasn't really.
You know,
Oh,
you know this
I
dude.
wasn't.
I swear,
God.
Rod,
I really wasn't.
Rod Bishop
I
is
really was not.
that
I really
fan.
wasn't.
When we even talked about how sometimes Philadelphia Eagles fans could be a little bit fickle because how they did
Santa.
Carson Wentz, and now look how he did Rattler, and now look how he did Caleb Williams, and watch us how he does
And
Dylan Gabriel.
don't forget Lincoln. Don't forget Lincoln. Put Lincoln
And
in
Lincoln,
there. Throw Lincoln in there too.
and Lincoln too.
Lincoln
and watch how they're going to do Dylan Gabriel when everything doesn't work out.
Dylan gonna do fine, bro. Dylan's gonna be just fine.
And Brent
He got
Villamon.
Drake. Remember, he has Drake.
Drake, holler at us. Come on over.
No, for what? There's no need.
Basically, what you're saying is they hard to please over there.
Hella hard.
Really?
Him and Key.
What up, Alvin?
Key is currently by yourself and Key are the only like tempered Philadelphia Eagles fans I know. Oh, you know what? Who else? Visionary. Tanya too. Oh, Alvin. Alvin acting like you right now. So you know what I'm saying. So you know what I'm saying. But Visionary, you know what I'm saying. Eagle fan. That's a couple other. But some of them,
Stand up,
I'll be seeing y'all be like vicious. Y'all are vicious and y'all have no heart.
We good, bro. We got mad heart, bro. Mad
Heartless.
Heartless.
No, man. It's like Rodney said up there, man. Where was it at? Where you say Rodney said? Where you say that? Run it up. Teach them early. Teach them early. Run it up. Teach them early, baby.
Keep that energy.
That's right. You gonna keep it too.
Who y'all play this? Oh, y'all play Minnesota too. Where are you at, Eric? I need you to sit up.
You know Eric ain't finna show his face today. Eric it'll behoove Eric to hold tight what he got. Hold tight.
He gonna come in here bitter next week after that.
He gonna take an L
and he gonna get a fantasy L. It's gonna be a hard week too for him.
That's right. It's gonna be a bad week for that man. Let's go.
Y'all know what I'm tired of. I'm tired of watching Michigan just beat the brakes off of everybody every Saturday. Just 50-0, 50-7, 63-10.
We be talking about how who we playing. Michigan is playing UConn. Seriously, this isn't the Sweet 16 or
we haven't played nobody yet. But don't do that, Trey. You know our schedule's coming up. We're gonna have to play Michigan State. We're gonna have to play Penn State. We're gonna have to play Ohio State.
They gotta face the state.
We're gonna have to prove ourselves.
Yes, they gotta face the state. They do. They ain't like y'all. They ain't like y'all where y'all play.
If you was to look at the three
Appalachian State,
remember Appalachian State
they won. I know.
Yes.
They won. They
won.
They probably would have won against y'all too. But
they got paid $1.2 million to go give them an L. Like you know what I'm saying. But like I was about to say, if we was to sit up and put our non-conference schedules against one another, I think Oklahoma would be at the bottom of the bottom of the three.
Negative, Batman. Negative.
I can assure you that's
negative.
With college football, I'm trying to do a major big parlay. Y'all gonna hear about me betting all year. I'm a degenerate gambler. So I want to do a college football parlay every week. I'm gonna read y'all my picks and let me know if any of them.
What's the parlay this week?
What is it?
I got 6 picks. First one that I know is gonna happen. Georgia Bulldogs win by 24.5 over the Gamecocks.
26 points? Ooh.
25.
Hold on. Hold on now. Y'all know that's Spencer Rattler. Y'all do know that. You do know that, right? He was a high
Georgia didn't out whoop us this year.
You don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, he was a hope. He was a Heisman hopeful last year until he ran into Texas and he got benched. But I'm just saying, okay, we hear you. Go ahead.
We're not. We're gonna have to wait till
So
Georgia proves us otherwise.
Right, I feel
okay.
you.
I was
I
about
feel
to
you.
say because
That
are you
makes
That's
sense.
the
betting? Are you
logic.
betting
That's the
on?
logic.
Are
Yeah,
you betting
it
because
is.
he might have enough to hold off that 24-point spread or
That's what
25
I'm
point
thinking.
spread?
That's what I'm thinking. That's
But I
all.
mean,
That's what I'm thinking. I
then
mean,
again,
it's
he
his
may not.
parlay. Let him
Yeah,
do him.
yeah.
Let's go. We
Okay.
listening. We
What's the
listening.
next
All
one? What's
right,
the
all
next
right,
one?
all right. Next one. No. I like it. I'm gonna have to come to y'all for advice before I make the actual bet next week. Ole Miss over
Okay.
Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets by 16.5. They got win by 17.
Georgia Tech just played who this past weekend? Didn't they play somebody formidable? Who
Nobody.
did
They gonna get the breaks beat off of them.
No, they played. It was yeah. But like you said, they played Clemson.
Clemson. That's who it was.
They
Okay.
played
Okay.
Clemson at the beginning of the season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Our next one. Speaking of Toledo, Ohio
Mm.
State is gonna beat them boys by a lot, but the spread was
Yes.
32.
Yeah. That's
Ah,
fair. That's fair.
you think so?
Yeah.
It's
Toledo
gonna be
to
about
Ohio
47 to
State.
10.
Say
47.
CJ Stroud. Man, he's finna cut up, bro. He's finna cut him up. He's finna cut him up. He's finna cut up. What, against Toledo? Yeah. Are they playing in Ohio State?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. Oh yeah. Yeah.
The next one, I was asking y'all who the Akron Zips is. Tennessee is favored to beat them boys by
By
47
48,
points. And I was just like,
47.
there's just no way. This is Tennessee.
Nah, I don't foresee that. That's a little.
Tennessee's been balling though. Tennessee's been balling. I
Yeah,
don't know if they, I don't
I went
know.
and got
I don't
advice.
remember.
I went and got advice on this one.
Uh-huh.
Everybody said, who's the Akron Zips?
I mean,
We really don't know.
Uh,
I mean, they're a lesser team, but 47 is a long. It might be a little more
that's a
than.
lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
that's a lot. I mean, although teams have
How
like
shocked
years
would
of
y'all be if
games.
it was 70-0?
It's a lot.
I
It's a
mean,
lot.
against Akron, I mean, but still, it's like that's a lot. That's a lot of
But
points.
Tennessee, but is Tennessee that much of a
Potent,
powerhouse to put
yeah.
up that? Yeah, to put up
I
that
mean, but
many.
They
it's
they
Akron.
acting like it.
Yeah, it's Akron.
I mean, don't get
That's
me
what the
wrong. They
issue.
putting up, like I said, they balling. Damn, 47 though. That's a lot.
Yeah. The chances of all of these hitting, I'm gonna tell y'all what the best worth. We got two more. I'm
Mhm.
riding with Texas until they prove me otherwise. Because they showed up to play
Against
Alabama. They
Alabama.
gon' they gon' cowboy eventually and just what happened. But
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna ride
doable.
with
13
them this
points.
week to win
What's
by
the spread
12.5
Hmm.
over
against UTSA?
Yeah.
yeah.
UTSA. Now UTSA almost upset Houston week one.
Hmm. But they got.
They
Oh, and then
They
they
both
did.
got quarterback issues, right?
Gotcha.
So I'm just expecting Texas to be a better program if they
Yeah,
both got
because
their quarterbacks out.
Ewers went down. Yeah, Ewers went down versus Georgia. Yeah. I don't know.
And
Yeah,
the
I don't even
last
know.
one, Eastern Michigan to win by 20 over Arizona State Sun Devils.
Well, ain't that the WAC-12? I mean the Pac-12, Arizona State.
It's a Pac-12, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I was just want to say.
$20 bet. If all these 6 games win, that's $1,000, fellas.
That's what's up.
24,000.
It ain't gonna happen, but
That's what's
I
up.
like to make Saturday fun.
That's the way to make it fun, Ron. I like it. Good luck with it. Good luck with it. The only one I'm really concerned about is the Carolina game, the South Carolina Gamecocks game for you, and then that
Georgia
47. Yeah, and that
and
47 points.
Tennessee.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
Tennessee game.
Tennessee. That's the only two I'm concerned about. The rest of them, I feel like you and that. Well, the UTSA in that Texas game, I think is going to be better than what people think. But again, like you said, the quarterbacks they have quarterback issues, so it may not.
It becomes who's a better
Yeah.
program, which it might be Texas.
Right. It might be, and I think they playing UTSA is going down to Austin to play them. So
Yeah.
But I like that. I like that parlay you got going on there, Ron. I see you.
Yeah, ain't make me feel too confident.
Why not?
That's 47 points, man. That's a lot.
That's a
I mean,
lot.
although teams
That's
have
a
put
lot.
up, but some people
That's
be
six
like
touch. That's like 7 touchdowns, bro.
every
Las
dog.
Vegas made the spread.
I know. That's 7
It's
touchdowns.
gonna be somewhere around there unless the Akron Zips got LeBron. I don't know.
Yeah, they might have the. Oh, dude. I feel you on that, man. Wow. Okay. Good. Like I said, good luck, man.
So let's talk a little NBA right quick. We already know who we going with. Let's talk a little NBA right quick. First and foremost, It's going down over in Phoenix. The minority owners
Have
of the
asked.
Phoenix asked. They are banging on the desks asking for the resignation of Robert Sarver, majority second largest majority owner. John Najafi has basically has written a open letter to his employees in which I quote as I read. I'm like, oh, he's going hard. Um, Najafi basically they stated said similar conduct by any CEO, executive director, president, teacher, coach, or any other position in leadership would warrant immediate termination. The fact that Robert Sarver owns the team does not give him license to treat others differently than any other leader. The fact that anyone would find him fit to lead because of his ownership position is forgetting that NBA teams belong to the communities they serve.
Let's
Team
see.
investors are merely temporary stewards. If we are sports leaders are not held to the same standards, then how can we expect functional societies in the integrity and respect of any level? We owe it to you, employees, players, partners, and your families to provide the same positive workplace experience environment we would require of any other business. I cannot, in good judgment, sit back and allow children and future generations of fans to think that the behavior tolerated of wealth and privilege. Therefore, in accordance with the commitment to helping eradicate any form of racism, sexism, and bias, as vice chairman of the Phoenix Suns, I am calling for the resignation of Robert Sauber.
There it is. I knew that was coming. If they've asked football coaches, I mean football owners to resign, we know they're gonna ask NBA coaches to resign too.
And he went
It's
That,
forth
about
to
time.
state,
that's cute.
He
he
said
said
that's
that's
cute.
cute.
He said that's cute.
Yeah, I'm a billionaire. You're telling me to give up my $1 billion asset.
That
Okay.
part, Ron,
Thanks. Thanks
basically,
for letting me
especially
know
when
Hold
y'all
on,
hate me.
hold on, Ron. Not just one, but two, both teams, because you know he
yeah,
got the WNBA too.
yeah, both of them, and which is yeah, how
They
far
don't
that's going to
care.
go.
Ask Dan Snyder. New York been telling him, not Snyder. What's the Knicks owner?
Um, um,
They've been
Dolan,
telling them
yeah,
yeah, Dolan for 30 years, and he's
right.
fine with it.
yeah, I'm
Can I
good.
play? Can I
Philadelphia.
play devil's advocate on this really quick?
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead,
Go
rock
ahead.
with it.
Let's sit in the commission's shoes.
Mm,
Shout out our commish. I don't know if he's still rocking with us. I am the owner of this league, the manager, and in the past 5 years, I've made two people give up their franchises. I have
mm-hmm,
a lot of powerful friends, billionaires, that's watching how I run this.
mm-hmm,
Wh- how would you feel if you're a billionaire? You're looking at me run my league, and I just keep kicking people out.
mm.
Mm.
Commissioner Myers, you still out there?
Yeah, he's still out.
Now,
Well, he's still out there.
it's crazy to think that because it's a righteous decision to get him out the paint. Bring in
Mm,
some ex players, get the
Mm-hmm.
minority indoors, and get them let more black old players be part owners. It's an easy decision,
Right.
but it's not
mm.
from their shoes. I don't think Silver can do anything.
Yeah,
He
he
can't.
can't.
His
That's
hands
why
are
they have
tied.
to.
He said it.
Yeah. That's why the majority, the minority owners can try to force, but of course he's a majority owner, like you just said, Ron. Like you're asking me to give up a revenue stream, a huge revenue stream
Hundreds
that
of
I have
millions
been
of dollars a year.
using for the last 18 years, and you expect me to give it up? If the league ain't do it, why would I do it? Like you're basically.
But then when it's all said and done, it comes back to this though. And when I mentioned this yesterday, Ron and Trey, how do people like CP3, Devin Booker, Andre Ayton, any of the female players on the WNBA play for an owner who's been brought up on these allegations? How do you play for them? How?
Well, you got to contract.
No, you ain't got to. Like you said, you got a choice in
Oh
everything.
yeah,
Like you
yeah,
told
yeah,
me,
yeah,
yeah. You got a
yeah.
choice in everything. How do you play for them? How do you continuously play for an owner who's made these comments? How do you make money for this owner who's made these comments. How do you do that? You cannot. Me personally, if I was a player and I played for the Suns, I can't go out there and continue to make this man money when I know he really doesn't, that he really dislikes me because of my skin color.
So he's
And
not.
I won't even, wait, hold on.
He
You
was
know what? I
said to
take
be
that back.
racist.
Hold on, I'll take that back.
Now, he
I
might be
recant that.
sexist and misogynistic, but he's not racist.
I recant that. My fault. You're right.
Yeah.
It's not that he's racist, but the fact that he used the word,
How many
the
times
N-word,
you use the N-word?
the slavery word, but I am that person.
Does that matter really?
No, it doesn't. Actually, it
Okay.
doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like when I was an EO in the military, I always just bring that up. Like if people feel strongly about that, very strongly.
Right.
Like I seen other people, minorities. We have discussions with other minorities would say it, and they'd be like, "No, that's not cool."
It's
You know what I'm
not.
saying? So
It's not. The commission can't make on the leave. It has to be voted. Facts. Might be mad, but they're going to play that not holding out. Yeah, you're right. I know hindsight. Excuse me, Anthony. I know hindsight is 2020. I know CP3 and them are not going to hold out or whatever. However, but maybe it's something they may need to try and think about.
it's
So in the future,
interesting.
that
Like you said.
maybe in the future it'll deter future owners from maybe trying to have to refrain from using those choice of words. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Again, let's not forget. Trey said he was only saying the N word,
recounting. Yep,
recounting of someone else that
else's.
said it.
So it's like in lyrics. I can't say the lyrics
in a song. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean,
yeah.
Context. Everything is context, is my opinion. And the way in which he used it, I think, held some weight. So if I'm just coming out and just saying it like words,
it's funny. It's funny, Trey. Though it's funny, Trey. I didn't mean to cut you off, but it's
go
funny.
ahead.
It's funny because it's crazy we talking about that right now, and I watched the most power of Raising Canaan.
I haven't even watched it yet, but
with that, when you watch it, this falls right into play. Okay. I'm sure Professor know what I'm talking about, but anyway, we'll go ahead. What you were saying, Trey?
Yeah, it's just come back to, like I said, context sometimes of how you use it. Not saying it gives a free license, a license to go ahead and do those things, but I mean, context really goes a long way, in my opinion. And sometimes those contexts and means and stuff like that, everything has an impact versus intent, of course, that comes into play at this point. To where the impact, like his impact, I mean, there's some people try to use it as loopholes to say and do what they really want. Whatever case like that, but of course, the impact intent, like ultimately, his intent might have been something, but the impact has been very egregious because now that impact is connected to a $10 million, like $2 million each word he said, as well as your peeps calling for your resignation from, as Ron just said, multi-billion-dollar revenue stream. It's just like them 5 blacks that I took for 99 cents. Back in '94. So what I'm saying, it's crazy. I'm saying stuff comes.
Ron, did you hear that story yesterday, man? this dude is banned from AVs because of 99 cents, bro.
Oh my gosh. I missed it.
Oh man, he's banned from AV. He can't work at AVs ever in his life because of 99 cents, bro.
99 cents.
Oh my god, 99 cents, bro. That he had in his pocket. I think that's even a kicker.
We didn't get a chance to talk off camera yesterday, but
we did.
If you because actually we did, but I didn't talk about that.
We didn't talk about that. Yeah.
If you knew it's other stuff, but it's like
right.
Jesus. But in any case, bro,
we've done some foolish things in our lives. We all sit back and think about it. We just laugh because we're like, "Whoa, we thinking." But yeah, I get it.
I would just say I was knocking them over their head.
Yeah.
And so I was like 99 cents. Like, who's this?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I did some stuff that I knocked them over the head too back in the day. But I wasn't in the military, but I was a military brat at the time. And I was doing some foolish things, but
crushing the PX.
Crushing them, bro. Killing it. But it is what it is.
Yeah. So
it's okay. If Walmart looked at their cameras for me yesterday, I wouldn't be hearing that.
At the self checkout line.
I was about to say,
They
my
the
man,
ones that put the Snicker bars in front of me. I can't help it if one of them fell in the bag.
I was just about to say, bro, it's crazy you
Oh,
say that. Them self checkouts, bro. It's so many people taking with that self checkout, bro. It don't even make no sense, man.
no, fam. The other day, I was frustrated. I was trying to help her go because I had to use the bathroom. And I was trying to weigh the tomato, and then it wouldn't weigh. Man, I was like, forget it. I threw that joint in the bag. It was like, it was like so loud. Item not check. I was like, wait. I was like, hey, can I get some help over here? It's like, yo, it's crazy.
That joke is crazy, bro. That is so crazy.
I was
That
like,
is
damn,
so
this is
crazy.
sophisticated.
Bro, I
I
don't
was
know
like,
how
nah,
much.
you're not gonna get away with this tomato.
Yeah, you got to be sneaky with it because they watch you. They got
They
them
do.
in the camera. The camera replay it like you on the NFL Week 2. It look like a top 10 play. Your hand go right into the bag and pass the scan, and they be like, "What happened? It's an accident."
He's like, boom. Because you see right here, Ron, at this point, the Snicker fell in, but he did not make an attempt. Like it's like it was a pass interference call. He did not bring his head back around to see or even get any help. And he did not make an
Oh
attempt to grab
man.
the
Oh my
Snicker out the
god,
bag.
bro. That's crazy.
Oh,
That's
good.
crazy how that go. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Believe me.
So, of course, just to wrap up and tie up that part, the vice chairman, currently the interim vice chairman, is going to be minority owner Sam Garvin, who will act as the interim governor within the absence. He's currently authorized to act. It is expected that he's going to be giving that title to go for the rest of the season. I mean, for the year in which Mr. Sarver is out. So and lastly, well, not lastly, but a couple of other things as we get closer to the our NFL talk. Michael Jordan's last chance jersey, the jersey he wore in Game 1 of the NBA Finals, the year they played his last championship year versus the Utah Jazz, sold at auction for over $10 million.
That makes sense.
The last item in which Michael Jordan had that had sold at an auction was only at $2.7 million, which was an Upper Deck basketball card. Prior to this $10 million selling, the highest sold auction item as far as sports memorabilia was soccer legend Diego Maradonna's Hand of God jersey from the 1986 World Cup Finals, which that has sold for I think 7.6 million. So Michael Jordan's 10 point, I think it's 10.9 or something like that is currently
The highest.
the highest. I wonder who paid for it. I didn't get a look. 10 million for a jersey, bro.
Hey, it'll be worth even way more than that in a few more years. Just let the years keep piling up. It'll be way. Ron was buying 4 Snickers, but only skiing 2. He thought it was a double pack. Oh my gosh, y'all are crazy.
So, real quick, gentlemen, I have 5 questions in reference to the NBA. As you know, the NBA season is coming up. It's almost amongst us. A little less than 30 days. Actually, it's just 32 days before the NBA is in action, and we see our prospective teams go Philly, LA, Brooklyn.
Stand
Uh,
up.
you know what I'm saying? Face off. So, the first question I have for y'all, in which you know, I want y'all insight on this. Of course, anyone else, any of y'all high speeds out there, please feel free to chime in as well. Lonzo Ball and Chris Middleton, as we know, both have injuries. Um, Currently, Lonzo Ball has suffered a knee injury in or back around January 14th. Um, and he is not expected to return at the beginning of the season. As I just said, it's like 30 days away, and he's been out since January 14th. Chris Middleton suffered a knee injury as well, April 20th, and he underwent the surgeries that he needs to in back in early July. Um, but he is expected to return around the beginning of the season. Between these two, who do you think injury affects the team more? Lonzo Ball's injury or Chris Middleton's injury?
Chris Middleton.
You think so?
Because Giannis need Chris. We saw that. We saw that in the playoffs. Giannis without Chris was huge. Giannis without Chris was huge. He needed Chris's help. You know, Holiday was there, but he needs Chris. I think that's a more impactful injury.
And then Chicago needing Lonzo.
Lonzo, yeah. I mean, not now. Don't get me wrong. Chicago needs Lonzo too, but I think it's more impactful that Middleton is out than Lonzo, in my opinion.
Okay, I can rock with that. I could go with that. I know Ron's away right now.
Mhm.
Next question:
Mhm.
Euro basketball. When I say Euro basketball, we're talking about these teams
Overseas.
that, these overseas teams.
Mhm.
We know some of the best and brightest stars in the NBA currently right now are Euro basketball players.
Mhm.
Three of the ones that we know for a fact: Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka Doncic, and Nikola Jokic,
Mhm.
all Euro basketball players.
What up,
Um,
Lissan? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
so I asked this, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Should the professional teams in the U.S. be worried about the wear and tear on the Euro basketball players? Giannis has played a total of 108 minutes in 4 games playing for Greece. Jokic has played 124 total minutes in 5 games playing for Serbia, and Doncic has played a total of 164 minutes in 5 games playing for Slovenia. Do you think those teams should be worried about that wear and tear on those players' bodies?
Oh,
Or was you as a owner, GM, like, yo, we need to have a conversation with your countrymen, with your country, and let them know, like, you're under contract with us and we need to kind of like slow that down.
no, I don't feel like I don't feel like we should be concerned because I mean it ain't no different than them playing the here in the U.S. in these summer
Playing the
leagues,
pickup games, yeah,
pickup
okay.
games. Yeah, to me, I don't feel like it's any different in my personal opinion. Um, so no, I don't. I mean, if you're gonna worry about them, you got to worry about your own stateside people. In my
Good,
in my opinion,
good point. Good point. I'll rock with
yeah,
you on that. Okay,
yeah.
okay. Question number 3: do you believe the youngsters, those young guns in the Warriors franchise, are ready? You have Jonathan Kaminga,
Hmm.
Moses Moody, led the Warriors last year in scoring during the summer league. James Wiseman, who suffered that knee injury 2 years ago and is coming back after he missed all the last season. And like I said,
Hmm.
Kaminga, who basically had the leg surgery and adapting to the Warriors offense and came into his own. Do you think they're ready to take the to be next man up?
I think they capable. Yeah, I think they're capable of making it happen. Yeah.
We know that, yeah, because Warriors do pretty good when it comes to that. So they have
Hmm.
proven to be a team that can build organically, in which
Hmm.
they're organic players right now. Wiseman the whole year sat out.
Hmm.
He became a champion on his day off.
Right. That part he did. That part he sure did. He sure did.
Ron,
So
as you enter back in the fray, what you think about that? Oh, Bishop, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead. No, that's all I was saying.
Okay,
You're right.
yeah. As you enter back in the
Think
fray,
about
Ryan, are the young guns in Golden State ready to step up, be next man up? Kaminga, Mosley, and Wiseman, Moody and Wiseman. I'm sorry.
heck no. We already saw that.
Mm,
The question is
Now
Steph
you.
going to be able to carry them all again? Steph makes them great.
Oh,
mm.
the whole team or those young guns?
All of them.
All of them.
Said all of them.
Yeah,
Um,
that was a The last time I saw Golden State was a Steph Curry show produced by Andrew Wiggins.
they're
So
produced by
it
Andrew
was a,
Um,
it was a 2-man team. It was a two-man,
Mm.
like he was
yeah,
the ghostwriter. He sit up and provided ad libs
yeah.
and break beats.
We would like to think all of those young guys are going to grow and get better, but what if Jordan Poole is just what Jordan Poole is?
What is it? What is that, Ron? What is Jordan
Mic-
Poole? What is that?
microwave,
A
microwave
Oh,
poor
Jordan.
man's version of Lou Williams?
ooh. Well, tell them how you really feel.
And
Yeah.
then he ain't say a middle tier. He said a poor man.
That part.
I mean, Lou Williams won like 3 6 mans a year. It's not a bad poor man. He might get one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he will get a payday somewhere.
That part.
Oh yeah, New York Knicks will pay for him right now.
Mm.
Hmm. Question number.
Kaminga, they're adorable. Go ahead, Trey. My bad.
No, no, no. Go ahead. You was about to say Kaminga.
He said they're adorable.
Yeah,
You think so Wiseman? Do you think I ain't gonna say a bust? Do you think Wiseman is still a little behind his the expectations, or do you think he comes back strong?
is Wiseman built like that? No, I feel like we would have saw it already. We would have saw the dog. Y'all see some dog in Wiseman?
So you don't think he has Aiden type
I think he got potential.
potential?
I think he got potential. I think he got potential.
Does Golden State have an Aiden in Wiseman? Is I guess is the best question. No, not at all.
Aiden ain't even an Aiden in yet.
Yeah.
Aiden's still trying to figure himself out.
What's good, Eric? What's good?
What up,
brother?
Eric? What up? Yeah,
Okay, so
Eric,
you think
Aiden ain't even an Aiden yet. So I mean,
okay. Well, he got. I don't know, man. So you think Aiden has more to produce because he ain't been too shabby?
He didn't do too shabby, but he still got more to produce, man.
Okay.
You had practically the same team that went to the finals last year, but didn't make the finals this year.
Okay, good point.
The year before, should I say? The year before you made it to the finals against Milwaukee.
I think.
And then this year you didn't even make it. Like,
I think New Orleans shook their frame though. I think that's what that was. Sure, New Orleans chinked them. They hit them. They found that spot and they hit them like hit them with it. And then it's like, oh wow, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that shook them up. It's like, yeah, we got the W, but it's still. I think over time it was still a very effect. It was it did damage, and it was just and they couldn't recover from it. Psyche wise.
And let's not forget who they ran into, Trey. It ain't like they ran into,
ain't no slouches, yeah. Ain't like
the
they
Utah Jazz or something. They ran into Luka Legend.
Yeah, ain't like
he just finished them off. Haymaker, body blow, like Green King.
Luka was too much for Kawhi and PG. And that's like 2 years ago. Luka was too much for them boys.
Yeah, alone by himself. Yeah, Luka.
Yeah, you know what? That is a true point. He did give him the business. They
by himself.
Yeah.
He carried that team.
Now, when you think about it, he's been carrying the Mavericks ever since he's been in the league. Yeah, ever since he's been in the league.
Facts, straight facts.
I can't wait for them to get a second star.
You don't think Christian Wood is that star?
No. If they could have got something splashy like a Donovan Mitchell, if they could have been Cleveland right now,
goodness gracious,
yeah,
they could have made that trade work.
If they got a Donovan, they'd have been scary. They'd have been scary. Yeah.
Question number 4: Can the Knicks and Patrick Beverly? Can Westbrook and Patrick Beverly exist together?
If Westbrook comes off the bench.
Westbrook is in New York now?
No, I'm sorry. That's why I said I had to change it. I don't know why New York entered into the fray in my mind. Can Patrick Beverly and Westbrook exist in LA?
In LA, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say what? Ugh. That right there. Ugh. When they at odds at one another at one point?
Because Westbrook don't hold his tongue for. Not Westbrook. Beverly don't hold his tongue.
Patrick don't hold his tongue for nobody. Yeah, I don't know, bro. That is definitely going to be interesting. That's definitely going to be interesting. That's. I don't know. Who gets to start? Who gets the playing time? Who gets? Yeah, that's yeah.
I will hope Ron not saying that Patrick Beverly starts over Westbrook. We know that's not going to happen.
Why?
Come on, man. You know that this is going to happen. Even sensibly, even if it makes sense, it's not going to happen. Well, why? You know it might, because Darvin Ham might be like, "Hey, this is what we need."
Yeah, why not? You've given Westbrook an opportunity to prove himself and do what he can do.
He hasn't.
Who hasn't?
That was under a different coach.
Oh well, no, yeah, facts. But I'm saying he's still whether it's a new coach or not, he's been on the court and he's shown he's shooting up bricks.
If Westbrook came off the bench and Beverly started, Anthony Davis was healthy, and the Lakers got another shooter, a guard that can help stretch the floor, it's the championship and it's not close. But Westbrook will never do that, and the Lakers
Mm.
are never going to be able to function.
And I was about to say, Ron, you think Westbrook is better coming in the second unit?
6 man.
Right,
Westbrook could
because
be a
he
great 6 man.
right, and they wouldn't have to worry about stretching the floor because it'd be like, hey Russ, this is your crew,
Right.
y'all go crazy, and then once the game is on the line, you can sit down
Bring
and let LeBron and
the starters come
AD
out.
handle this
Yep.
business because you can't be on the floor with them because
Right. You're
we don't know where to put you.
that part.
Can't put you in the corner. We don't want you in the paint,
That
and we
part.
don't want you taking the ball out of LeBron's hand. We're sorry.
Right.
He
Yeah.
can't play off the ball. That's his
His
problem.
his
Yeah,
athleticism and his
that's why.
athleticism and his physical ability to come off the bench with the second team could be phenomenal. Could be phenomenal if he's able to humble himself and allow that to happen.
Right.
So
Westbrook.
let's. I was about to say, let's talk about these roles. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if because it's most likely that the roles are going to be that LeBron, that it'll be the big three as it was coined. What is the best situation role for them as starters together? We
What
all, I
what
think,
Ron just said?
no, I think Westbrook has to bring the if there he has to bring the
No,
ball down.
no.
That's where he's most effective when he can go and come downhill and detonate
Effective
if
in
need
what
be.
way, Trey? What have we seen Westbrook be effective? Now you got Patrick. You don't need that.
Yes, we
You can do
do.
that. How? Why?
If he was not given the opportunity to be a point guard with Vogel, now with
So
Darvingham,
who was your point
you
when
know who the point was.
LeBron?
Yes.
If you look at it like that, then Trey, LeBron has been the point in every team he's been with
Nah,
almost.
he didn't. Not just like later in his career, he has been. He was in point. He wasn't a point guard in Miami, but he's been. He wasn't a point
He
guard in
was a
L.A. And
point.
he
He
wasn't a
was
point
a
guard in
point.
L.A. initially.
He was slash point. He might
I
as well
think
say.
he's been more as a point in LA the later years since Lonzo left. When Lonzo was gone, then LeBron became the point, and he's been the point since Lonzo's been gone. And then when they brought in Westbrook, he didn't relinquish it, and it continued. And like you said, ideally, when you look at it, Westbrook wasn't built to play off the ball, or
Maybe
now he's
maybe
not
you
built
should
to play
learn
off the
to though.
ball.
Maybe you should learn to though. Maybe that was the whole. You think that was the whole reason why things didn't work out in OKC?
No, because in OKC he was able to do this because you have literally the best basketball player to fit any situation in Kevin Durant. He doesn't need the ball. So Westbrook could be Westbrook.
I
But
got you.
Westbrook wouldn't work with like Luca. He wouldn't work
No,
with
yeah,
anybody that's ball dominant.
he
Hmm.
definitely don't, and that's why he don't work in the Lakers. That's my whole
Yeah,
point.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said the roles would have to switch. But without that role
Right, but
switch,
he not,
he's going to,
but
yeah.
not at him moving that point.
Because even sometimes for whatever reason, AD brings
So
the
what?
ball down. Like, why are we
So
doing
you
this?
saying you looking at see this is what it is. Trey's looking at the triple threat Westbrook, the triple double king when he was triple double. The assists, the rebounds, the points. But you got to look at the dynamics in which they had over there when he was doing it. That's not the dynamics they got in LA.
Yeah, they
Right.
got LeBron and AD. Yeah, and I get
Right.
that. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying he has the propensity, he has the ability to do
There
that.
was no ball
And
dominant over there where Westbrook was when he was the triple threat.
yeah, because he was him. It was
He was
all him.
right,
Now
right,
he's with team. Same thing when he was. Hence the reason why he didn't work with James Harden. But you know, what I'm
right.
saying someone has to step in and basically relinquish to the last one. In this point, Westbrook is a point guard. LeBron, you're a power forward or a small forward. Move and go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, you're the greatest player. Even LeBron, Michael Jordan was a shooting guard. We didn't see him always trying to bring down the ball. That's why he had B.J. Armstrong, Ron Harper, John Paxson, Steve Kerr. You know what I'm saying? They played their position, different roles, and that's what you know
So,
what I'm saying.
but I'm saying though, you got to add Patrick Beverly into the equation now, though.
Yeah, but his Parker Beverly isn't going to be that type of. He's not a scoring point guard.
You don't need a scoring point guard.
But I'm saying
You need a point guard to facilitate the floor.
yeah, true. And I think Westbrook would be better at that than Patrick Beverly would. I think Patrick's gonna be an antagonizer.
Ron's over there doom doom doom.
Yeah, see, I just that's why I look at it. Like I'm asking for something that's probably not gonna happen. I know LeBron is gonna set the pecking order is LeBron. Maybe even AD might be
first.
before
have
Westbrook.
say so. Yeah, have say so.
So what I'm saying, but we know when Westbrook is most effective when he has the ball in his hand. He's coming down court. He's coming downhill. And he has the ability to even distribute if they're if they're spacing the floor and they're out the way, then that opens the lanes for Westbrook to get inside and do damage.
What do you mean you see LeBron the best at point? LeBron's the best point guard ever.
It's
of course. Yeah. It's not even a thought. Magic Johnson reincarnated.
Right, that part. I was just about to say he's Magic Johnson all over again.
And then, of course, the last question: KD, Kyrie,
Ben Simmons.
Will they do well in Brooklyn?
Absolutely.
Even after everything that has went on? Kevin Durant rescinded the August 24th. Kyrie opted in for his fourth and final year. And Ben has not played in a year or
his
so.
Mind is right. His mind is right. Ben's mind is right.
Why is this a perfect team? Because who is Ben Simmons? He's a version of Russell Westbrook.
Is he? You think so?
Ball dominant.
Okay, yeah.
To do what you are best at, you need the ball in your hands all the time. Russell Westbrook can't be triple-double Russ unless he has the ball all the time. Who was Kyrie most successful playing with?
LeBron.
Ball dominant LeBron. Kevin Durant, successful playing with ball dominant. I can't say Steph because they're different. Westbrook, yeah. I guess Draymond's kind of ball dominant. I don't know. Golden State's different. But he didn't have to have the ball in there either. They both don't need the ball.
Right.
So they're in a good they're in that environment that is more conducive to them.
Ben Simmons can be full potential Ben Simmons. Like 100%. There's never gonna come a second where they're gonna say, hey, you gotta stop being Ben. Like, go ahead. We don't even really want to bring the ball up the court. Just pass it to me when you get up there, bro. I'm gonna cook.
So you think Steve is gonna allow Ben to be the point?
Steve, you mean KD?
You mean that part.
Steve better tread lightly. KD was trying to get him about the paint already.
Get him up out of there. You already up out of there. So yeah, Steve better. He on edge because he better watch how he. I think Steve Nash, all seriously, salivates over a player like Ben Simmons because he's an ultimate point guard. He's like, wow, if I could have been your height, whew. That part. Yeah.
Eric said, yes, they will. Oh, he's talking about Brooklyn?
Yeah, they will. I agree.
Of course you agree.
Of course I do.
I would write them into the NBA Finals if it wasn't for a bad man by the name of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That part.
I don't think they can beat the Bucks if they're healthy, though. Giannis, Middleton. And it's all because of Giannis.
Oh, both teams healthy. You don't think both teams healthy? You don't think
they can
talking
about
you don't
Giannis?
Think they can, hold off LeBron?
That's good. That's gonna be a good matchup. It's good.
We talk about maybe KD. Maybe KD, like when he first went to Golden State. KD when he was giving LeBron them hands. But this is like 34 Achilles tendons. Oh. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do when I turn 40, KD. And this is a hungry 27 Giannis.
Yeah.
Giannis is hurting dudes.
So KD and Ben Simmons can't hold off. Can't hold off. Well, I'm thinking about
Holiday. I can't hold off Holiday.
And
Giannis
Chris
and Middleton
and Portis.
Oh,
who didn't they just pick up somebody too? Who else is over there? Someone just went over there too.
Yeah, they got a sixth man or something. Did they get Clarkson?
No, they talking about Clarkson. They talking about. I don't think it went there through. But I could have sworn someone else went over there before that during free agency or during since then. But yeah, so you don't think they can hold on? You don't think it's a hold off possibility? I don't know.
It's gonna be a series.
Ben
I think
Simmons
that
is the
series,
X factor in every situation.
right? And I think that series would definitely go 7 without question. That would be a 7-game series that's going down to the wire to the last game.
Joe Thomas is back.
As
We
long as
just talked
all of
about
them are healthy.
yesterday. Joe
If
Harris,
all
I
of them,
mean.
yeah, Joe Harris. Yeah, if all of them stay healthy and we'll go into a playoff game series between them two teams, between the Bucks and Nets, that's a 7-game series without question, and probably possibly one of the best game series 7 series ever. If they all can go in there,
Ever?
if they, bruh, it's a possible. I'm saying it's a possibility because we're talking about the best of the best on the floor at one time. It's like an all-star team playing an all-star team. Like it's definitely going to be interesting. I can't wait. It's gonna be fantastic. Hey, but just a real quick, man, just to show this, Anthony Price. Since we on NBA, did you guys see the new jerseys, the Pistons and the Lakers have? So let me show y'all. This is one of them. I'm sure Trey have seen. I'm sure Trey.
Yeah, I got all
I'm gonna let everybody.
The,
yeah, we know.
Union Watch. I follow Lucas.
Yeah, we know you watch the nonsense. But anyway, there it is right there. There's with your boy. Sporting it. That's the Lakers New Jersey that they're talking about with the Jordan logo on the left. And then for the Pistons, we have, of course, Cunningham sharing his look of the Pistons New Jersey. That's Detroit's New Jersey. So what are y'all thoughts? Trey, you first, because I know you Laker bound.
I just don't. Me particularly, I don't like the Lakers' colors in general. So.
Oh, what? You don't like the purple and gold?
I never like the purple and gold.
More of a baby blue and white.
Yeah.
No, more of a Trojan crimson. More of a Trojan crimson, probably.
So what's interesting, which is an interesting fun fact, is I'm not too particular of any color or shade of red, but all my teams are that. The red, the only one that blue is my favorite color. So
are you a blood undercover? Are you
no?
Undercover?
Hell no.
You sound like you're a blood, bro. You know he's from Compton. You know he's. Are you?
Yeah, I do. No, I'm definitely not.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
If the team ain't red, I can't get down with your blood.
So you know what I'm saying? So that's like so the Dodgers, I love the Dodgers colors and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad to be a Dodgers fan, but like the 49ers, the Trojans, I'm alright with the Kings being the LA team and all that type of stuff, but I've never really been a big fan of the purple and gold. But I mean, it's but it's you know what I'm saying, it is what it is, I guess you could say. So I'll rock with them, but like Ron said, the powder blue and white is what I prefer.
Okay.
Yeah, those are sexy.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of purple. It's definitely when I see purple, it just looks like royalty. And just looking at that picture of Patrick Beverly looked like he's sitting in the the Queen's Castle, R.I.P. But I don't like the black. I wish there was another color besides black, kind of like those. Maybe more white and yellow.
You talking about the in regards to his the black in the jersey?
Yeah. Yeah, the jerseys 10 out of 10. But if I could make it better, I would make it more bright. I feel like the black pinstripes going around. Those was white maybe to bring it out. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, that's fire.
Okay. I can see LeBron.
The Pistons ones is boring.
The Piston. You didn't like the Piston one? You didn't like the Piston one? Yeah, I can see LeBron coming out with a shoe for that New Jersey already.
Oh, they're probably already working on it.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
that's one of the colorways.
already know they working on that as we speak. They working on that as we speak, bro. But you didn't like the Ron. You didn't care for the Piston one, bro, at
No,
all.
I
Like
didn't like it.
you didn't like the how
It
they
was
rocking the
basic.
Pistons. You didn't like Cade Cunningham out there ripping the red, well, the black, red, and blue. Not the red, white, and blue, but the black, red, and blue. So what these
I miss the
dark?
'90s NBA jerseys.
The old Piston uniform, the turquoise.
The old throwbacks.
So
Throwback.
Right.
getting into some NFL. I know that's what everyone ready, the ones that's here around, ready to hear, ready to see. And then of course
Hmm.
we get a chance to sit up and go over our picks. You know what I'm saying, for this year, upcoming year. First and foremost, last night's game.
Let me pop my collar real quick, Trey. Let me do that.
Last night's game, so we can get into it because it's going to get a little spicy in here, as Ron would say. A little.
Mm.
So last night's game, Los Angeles Chargers traveled to Kansas City to take on the Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead Stadium. Uh, the Chargers had some issues. Of course, in state, they
They
lost
got some issues now. If they didn't, they got
20-27.
some now.
Yeah, possibly 24-27. Justin Herbert 33 for 48, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Austin Eckler was rushed 14 times, 39 yards. Joshua Kelly 4 for 22, Sony Michelle 4 for 13, and Justin Herbert contributed with 2 carries for 1 yard. Mike Williams 8 receptions,
Shit.
113 yards, 1 touchdown. Gerald Everett, tight end, 6 receptions, 71 yards. Austin Eckler, 9 receptions, 55 yards. Oh, I'm just hearing the fantasy points rack up. DeAndre Carter, 3 for 55. Josh Palmer, 4 for 30. Michelle, Joshua Kelly, and Alexander Horvath, all 1 reception apiece, totaling a total of 19 yards. For the Chiefs in their winning efforts, Patrick Mahomes, the
The
second,
great
24.
Patrick. Don't forget Patrick the Great.
Patrick Mahomes, the second, 24 for 35, 235 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kyle Edwards Hilaire, 8 carries, 74 yards. Jerick McKinnon, 4 for 12. Isaiah Pacheco, 2 for 6. And receiving, Travis Kelsey, 5 receptions, 51 yards. Justin Watson, 2 for 50 with a touchdown. McCole Hardman was 3 for 49. Hilaire contributed with 4 receptions, 44 yards, more fantasy points. Marcus Valley Scantling, 2 for 13. Noah Gray, 2 for 12. Juju Smith Schuster was 3 for 10. And of course, McKinnon had 2 receptions for 4 yards, which amounted into a touchdown.
I
Gentlemen,
think. I, I think we're
this
gonna be
game.
good. I think we're gonna be good here this time, Trey. Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
Gentlemen, the basically when it all came out and was said, and all said and done, uh, well, I'll give y'all a thing because I think differently. I think they had a chance, a very strong chance. I know Ron
They
said
not a
he ain't
what?
seen no
Had a
ropes.
chance.
He
They
ain't
they
seen no ropes.
they had more than a chance, Trey.
Yeah, yeah.
They had more than a
It's
chance.
the tide turned. The tide turned without a reasonable doubt when the tide
When
turned
just
definitely when that interception that was caught by Samuel, and they called it back. That's when the momentum changed, obviously, and then they were able. So they didn't take care of them then, um, and they were able to go down. That move by Watson on J.C. Jackson was something of beauty, but even then, J.C. did recover, and he was a smidget of knocking down that pass that would have stopped would have negated that touchdown. Samuels had an opportunity to have a pick six return, and then of course when you look at the fact of Everett, who was injured at the time, on Herbert's pick six thrown, all those factors into a situation to where if any of that doesn't happen, we're probably looking at a different game. That was
bro,
just my
you
opinion.
got yeah, you got a lot of what ifs, bro. That is a whole lot of
I
ifs.
get it, but that's
That's a
just the
whole
truth.
lot of
That's
what
what
ifs.
happened.
But you get, I mean, what ifs? I mean, good lord.
Those are
What if
all
I hit the lottery?
situations.
Yeah.
Those are
What if I
all
hit the
situations.
lottery?
So it's one thing to almost hit the lottery, and it's one thing to play the lottery and not have any numbers whatsoever, compared to you had 4 numbers and you was one digit off from the last number and hitting the lottery. Two different things, and that's what I'm saying. Those were, in my opinion, those were the two different things. Samuel had an opportunity at 2 interceptions that could have turned the tide of the game, and he
That's
didn't.
why
He
we don't
didn't.
have
He
him no
didn't
more.
understand the assignment. He didn't complete the assignment. J.C. Jackson, he got shook up by Watson. He did recover, and when you look back at the replay, he was like his hand. It literally just happened to get over his outstretched hand, just barely, to where he could have knocked down that pass. And then, like we said, Everett, he was injured and he was asked to stay in the game. Herbert tried to check down to him, and he couldn't move, and the corner was there for the and was able to return the ball. Those are all huge factors in which allowed for them, because they was on the ropes. He had them. If Asante Samuel had secured that interception before they scored, it was a problem. They was having a problem.
The Chargers is going Cowboy. It was unacceptable.
Cowboy.
Unacceptable. The whole organization. Any coach with eyes, I know the ref saw it, Bishop, saw that Everett could not play. He was trying to get off the field.
He told him to go back on.
So nobody's going to call timeout. Nobody's going to do anything. If he's out of breath and coming off the field, he can't perform. He's going to get hurt or get somebody hurt. Get him out the game, coach.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he was injured. He was injured at the time, or hurt at the time, and
He wasn't hurt. He was tired.
He was limping. That's why he was limping. That's why he didn't make a play to try to get in front of to get to the ball. It was because I guess he expected and that goes. Some problems goes to Herbert as well, because
that's what I was going to get to next.
Yeah, I think honestly, in actuality,
he gets the most.
Coaching staff didn't pull him off the field. He decided to go back on the field, and I guess he figured that they're not going to come to me, which Herbert should have recognized that, and instead of trying to throw it to him and
recognize what was Herbert to recognize?
That Everett wasn't. That he wasn't.
How did he how? Unless Everett told him that in the huddle.
They didn't huddle. It was a hurry up.
So how would he have known that Everett was hurt?
His eyes.
How do you know Herbert was paying attention to Everett?
Well, I mean, that's true. I mean, that's a possibility.
Everett was off to the side. He was almost on the sideline when he was doing all that.
Because it's his job. It should.
His job. No, that is not his job, Ron. He's job
CEO.
His job is to facilitate the game as the quarterback, ensure that play is over. Now focus on the next play. I can't focus on each player out there at one time. I got to focus on the very next play. You know what I'm saying? I got to focus on making sure my players are ready for the next play. That play is over and done with. Forget about it. That's like saying that's like y'all saying focus on the interception. I threw it. No, you can't focus. You got to get that behind you. You threw an interception. It is what it is. It's behind you. Move on. You got it, and that's what he had to do. He may have never seen Everett being hurt, and like you said, because they didn't huddle, Everett may have not. If they would have huddled, Everett might have been able. Hey, look, just don't throw me the ball. Right now, I'm hurt. They won't pull me out. Hey, don't look my way. But being that they didn't huddle, they went through a hurry up. He had to do what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I'm not there, so I don't know for sure. But that's just how I see it. I do agree. I blame the coaching staff. If you see your player that's hurt, and I don't care if it's the head coach or not, somebody saw it. If we saw it, somebody saw it. Pull him. It's not Everett's fault. How's it gonna be Everett's fault, bro? What is he gonna do? He can't just come out the game. It's not his fault. What are you gonna do? He can't just come out the game, bro.
Everett probably was like, "Dog, why you throwing the ball to me? What are you doing?"
That was his body language. That really was his body language, because he went and he's like, "Oh, come on." And then when got the interception, he's like, "Oh."
I'm sure he was. I'm sure Everett was like, "Come on, man!"
It's usually quarterbacks that put the wide receiver in the doghouse. Everett need to put Herbert in the doghouse. Like, I ain't talking to you for a week. No, I ain't catching your passes. No.
Everybody did. Anthony, you're right. A coach should have took him out. I totally agree. But I'm saying Herbert didn't know. I don't think Herbert knew.
He probably didn't, because he went.
Oh, you said coach should have had took Herbert out. Everybody saw him.
No, they should not have took Herbert out.
He still scored a touchdown, bro. Even with that, he probably got bruised ribs. I thought about trading.
Threw an 80-yard bomb.
You know what? That
I
and you
thought
see
about
where that was perfect placement. Like
it. He
that
did.
placement of the
And the
ball, I was
play
like,
before that,
bro, come
the play
on.
before that, he
He could
couldn't
have ran
even
for a
run.
touchdown. He could have ran
Right.
for a first down, and he didn't.
Right. He
He
couldn't
threw it.
even run. Yet he came right after that, the very next play, and threw a bomb on a rope. On a rope. Like you're supposed to when you guess what you do when you injured on the field. What do you do? You can't. I mean, if the coach doesn't bring you out, would you just gonna step off the field? Okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this, Eric. If that's the case, I understand you. If I'm Everett, lay down, because then the official's gonna stop the play automatically. Lay down. I just said it, Eric. Lay down. If the official's gonna stop the play, if you lay down and show that you're hurt, the official's gonna automatically stop the play. Now you're probably gonna lose a timeout, but the play is stopped completely, 100%. The play is stopped. So I get you. Y'all skipping. I'm not skipping your messages, bro. You lay down when you. Oh, he's saying lay down.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what you do when you hurt. You lay down.
Yeah, you lay down. You right? Absolutely, you lay down.
Yeah, but that was one of, like I
Man.
said, one of a few things of stuff where you seen. So I mean, but it's the L. They got the L, a loss.
Yeah, the Chargers organization has to hold this L. Yet again, y'all have done what we expected y'all to do. They do it every time. And they're going to do it in the playoffs again. Like, they were beating the brakes off the Chiefs.
I wouldn't say they were
Run the ball. Play good defense. It was bad.
It was
It was
10-7. It was 10-7.
No, it was
Then went
17-7.
17-7. Then it went. I'm saying. Then it went 17-7. But then
17-7, and you let the Chiefs score 24 straight points or 17 straight
But
points.
listen though, Ron. Right after the 17-7, the Chiefs came right back and scored right after that 17 to make it 17-14. So it wasn't like
Because of the pick.
Right.
The pick six.
No, that wasn't the pick six. Then no, the pick six was later. The pick six
that
was
made
after.
it 24-17.
Right. 24-17.
Okay.
Right. Pick six was later, but I'm just saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I thought the Chargers were gonna come back. I thought they were gonna win that game. And then, if it wasn't for the defense, you got to blame a lot of it on the defense because if the Chargers defense could have stopped the Chiefs, the Chargers scored with 2 minutes left on the clock to make it 24-27. Like and then they almost got the onside kick. Like seriously. Like,
Yeah, Chargers is on the road. They beaten. They got injuries. But what happened to the offense? Do we got to talk about the Chiefs' defense? This is supposed to be a bad defense.
So this is
What
crazy.
happened?
See, so exactly. So this is crazy you say that, Ron, because I have the Chiefs' defense. I pulled them right before that game. I had the Chiefs defense because I know their defense isn't all of that. However, they did get a pick six. And I was like, golly. But then the Chargers came right back down and scored. So I was like, yep, that's the Chiefs defense. I'm glad I did pull them. But, yeah, what is that to say? Is it the Chargers offense or is it the Chiefs defense? Which one? Like, which one is it?
I'm gonna go with Chargers offense. Which it doesn't make sense because Everett is such a dope tight end. Like he's like a Swiss Army knife. I love him. I'm mad I wasn't on him. You got Eckler running back.
Me too.
Did y'all see Mike Williams out there just catching whatever he wanted?
Balling. He balled out. But
so do we got to look at Coach Staley? It's confusing.
Trey mentioned Mike Williams yesterday. He mentioned him yesterday that Mike Williams was probably because they didn't have Allen because everybody knew Allen was out. So Mike Williams was going to have to be the guy to step up, and he did. He stepped up. He stepped up major. He had 7 catches? Didn't he have 7 catches?
10.
Yeah, 10 catches.
10. 1 touchdown. 26 fantasy points.
He only had 8 receptions.
Okay.
8 for 113. 8 for 113. He was averaging 14 yards a catch.
Mike Williams, in my opinion, is that wide receiver that everyone looks at. See, he know he's there, but you wonder how he's gonna he's but slowly but surely. I mean, he got paid this year, but slowly but surely he's been moving his way up. And he showed yesterday, like Keenan like, don't even mention that dude.
Yeah, he let it be known. Like
he was my number 1 this year.
So do you think they would have definitely without a reason been would have won had Keenan Allen been there? With the possibility of Williams?
So all you're doing is reversing numbers, though. You giving Mike Williams numbers and stats to Keenan Allen. That's all you're really doing. So does it really make for a win when it's all said and done?
I think I'm looking more at the production, on field production, because had let's say this had Allen been in, would I mean of course this is hindsight. Had Allen had been there and been in, would that have put Everett, a tight end, in position to be in that play to where to where he was the one that the check down as opposed to maybe Allen or somebody like that as instead.
Okay,
You know what I'm
situational.
saying? So it's some different situations, and of course you got to look at now. You have Williams that's there. Williams was eating without Allen. Imagine if Allen was there, where you have to watch them both. Will that have been? You know, what I'm saying that's what I was looking at.
So let me ask you this, Trey. Then, if that's the case, what are your thoughts about? That still doesn't change the fact that Herbert went down. Take that
Yeah,
hit.
but
He's still gonna take that hit. He's still taking that hit.
But Herbert. I mean, he was in the game the whole time anyway.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's still taking that hit, and he's still, you know what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong, he still did what he needed to do to get the dub. I mean, not the dub, but to get the players that get to them down the field. Either way, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, in-state is like y'all said. They got Kansas City got the dub.
That part.
It gives y'all early lead.
That part too.
I don't care if they had Keenan Allen, Ray Allen, Allen Kraft. The Chargers ain't beating the Chiefs.
That's what I said. I just Ron.
I think the same thing, Eric.
With Allen playing, I think the play calling would.
You know what,
y'all definitely been different. It would have definitely been different, Eric. I agree with that. Travis put up 6 feet deep. Travis got put 6 feet deep. Oh yeah.
When he got slammed.
Oh yeah, he got pummeled. He didn't just get. Yeah, he got pummeled. That was mad crazy. But yeah, I mean, when it's all said and done, man, I just feel like these guys played a great game. No, taking nothing from Justin Herbert, but like I told you before, Trey, when Patrick the Great gets out that pocket, he's a bad man. The dude is phenomenal. Look right here, out the pocket, boop, and here comes the slam. Oh, you kick! He put that man on his back. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It again, great game. That's what I expected for Monday Night Football. I look forward to it. We'll see. Trey, remember Ron Trey was the dude. Patrick is not going to be Patrick without the cheetah. It still shows that he's that man. Still shows he's that man without the cheetah. I just don't know.
Like I said, well, his numbers wasn't all that great last night. 200.
He did enough. He still had over 200 some yards receiving, passing, two touchdowns.
He came in late. He came on late. They kind of
no interceptions. 24 for 35. That's good numbers, guy.
232 to 1 interception, 2 touchdowns.
235
compared to what he did the first week.
Well, I mean, look who they played the first week too, though. They beat Arizona. This is a better team than the Chargers. Are definitely a better team than Arizona.
This is the best win of the season. Well, it's Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably a close second or third to Buffalo over the Rams.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I can't say what they did to the Chargers. What Buffalo did to us is I'm having nightmares for the rest of the year.
So after all that, it was discovered that that Justin Herbert most likely sustained a rib injury. Of course, we can see it on the field. X-rays, when I have X-rays done.
Yeah, they haven't said yet. They haven't said yet. Yeah, we don't know what.
In case he has a couple of days to rest because they played the Thursday night game.
Days. Yeah, they got a couple. They got a whole week.
Yeah,
10 days.
Because they don't play
10 days. 10 days. They don't play
fantasy owners.
They happy. They get a chance. Hopefully he can rest it. Well, Trey just told y'all he had his rib. Depending on what type of rib injury he had.
Yeah,
is it broken or is it bruised? but we know it's his ribs because he was holding it.
Came down on the 2 hits. You know
And he
what?
had
It
and
was
he had a
basically
rib protector. He
yeah.
had some rib protector on.
So it probably was. It looked like it might have been in the sternum area. But you know what? It's funny. Like he got injured. He came out the game, and the next play in which he came back in, that's when the injury can't happen. No difference than what Dak went through when he got hit twice in his hands.
Ooh, the Chargers in week 3 got the Jaguars. In week 4 they got the Texans. In week 5 they got the Browns. I'm sitting my $1 billion asset for a while. You're not playing. Oh man,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be able to do
Oh,
because
you wouldn't
some
play him?
people
You wouldn't
no
play him?
play him. No,
You wouldn't play? You wouldn't play him?
I
Those
shouldn't
two
have to
games?
play him against the Texans or the Jaguars.
Who's their backup?
It's what's his name? 13
And
year, 14-year vet. What is his
and
name?
I wouldn't even mind losing those games if I know I'm getting a 100%
Uh,
Herbert in week 4 or 5.
Understandable.
yeah, I can't think of him. You're a smart owner. You're a smart coach, unlike the
Yeah,
Cowboys.
they make too
Like,
much money to be smart.
yeah, you're a smart owner, smart coach, unlike the Cowboys who trying to bring Dak back in
3
all these.
weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're going to get to that. Okay, we got
I'm
something
waiting
about
to
that.
see. I'm hoping they let me know as soon as I hear something about it.
Who
I'll
they?
let y'all know about
So
her.
Seahawks safety Jamal Adams is expected to miss the remainder of the season due to his quadricep tendon injury
Yep.
suffered against the Denver Broncos on last Monday night.
Out for the
Jamal
season.
has a lot of injuries, and this one is just one added to it out the remainder of the season. It's unfortunate. Does that hurt the Seahawks defense, or um, did it really make a difference?
Nah, I think that hurts their defense, man.
You think that was part a part and soul?
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate. Other injuries: New York Giants rookie defensive end Kayvon Thibodeau is expected to possibly make his first of the regular season debut as he is coming back from an MCL sprain that he had 3 weeks, exactly 3 weeks ago from last Sunday, from this coming Sunday. Uh, he was expected to be out 3 to 4 weeks, but however, the that gave him opportunity. He's on par. Last week was 3 weeks, so him coming back this week puts him within that time frame for him to come back. Detroit running back DeAndre Swift suffered a minor injury. He rolled his ankle during their game against the Eagles. Although he did pick up how many
You
yards
can't
was
tell.
it?
You can't tell. About 140 or something like that.
Yeah, he was doing his
He's
thing.
still
He's
running.
expected. He's
That part.
he's expected to be able to play if he gets another 100-yard game, 132. Appreciate it, Eric. Um, if he gets another 100 yards, he will join the likes of Eric Sims and Sanders as running backs, Detroit running backs that have collected 100 yards every top first 2 games in Detroit history. So that's all he needs is another 100 yards to be that. We know Washington is an underdog at 1.5, making the Detroit Lions the favorite for the first time in 24 consecutive games. Um,
If he
but
wins
we'll
the
find
rushing
out.
title this year, I'm gonna be pissed.
We'll find out how many of us shortly at some point we'll find out how many of us are looking at are picking the Detroit Lions. Um, Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush claims he is ready to go at this second stint of him starting for the Dallas Cowboys. The last time he had the first stint at starting, which I think was last year, they were 5-1. Bishop Ron. Well, you know what? I'm not going to ask that question yet. But I will ask the question is: do you believe in Coop?
Mm.
Ooh. I don't know.
Absolutely not.
Cooper Rush. I wonder is there any Dallas Cowboys fans that believe in Coop? Can he go? Can he hold the ship? Can he hold down the ship for the next 4 weeks, 3 weeks, however it's going? Cowboys aren't going to bring in any quarterbacks. They're going to let Coop go ahead and rock with it. Zeke.
So this is my question to y'all, man. Let me ask y'all this. I want to know y'all thoughts. So with all of this going on, oops. We talking about Cooper Rush. We talking about Jalen Hurts. We talking about Mac Jones, and we talking about Carson Wentz.
Daniel Jones and Carson Wentz. I'm on.
I'm gonna say Cooper Rush.
Yeah, Cooper Rush, without a doubt.
Cooper Rush.
I'm gonna say Dak Prescott. I mean, he the one that. How would you feel? Somebody else is taking your job for a little bit.
You think he under pressure though for that?
If Cooper Rush go perform, Dak Prescott did this to Tony Romo. He remembers.
He did. He sure did. He did.
This is the NFL, baby. They don't ever want nobody. They don't even let rookies practice. No, you ain't signing up to take my job.
Of course you would say that, Eric. Of course you would say that. Eric would say Hurts. He would say
Jalen Hurts has no pressures. He goes like, what am I gonna drive today? The Lamborghini, or am I gonna get the Mercedes and give it to Smith? You know what? I might do the Lambo truck and just let Miles Sanders run the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Goddard. I can pull out the Hummer.
I was just about to say, pull out the Hummer. Don't forget about Goddard, bro. Don't forget about Goddard.
And don't forget this defense that I can rely on too. Well, I don't know after Detroit. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. We allowed them to score 35 points.
Those are trash points, though. I will forget that.
I get it. You right. I get that too. I can't.
They was hype and celebrating.
Yeah, I can't wait till we play the Vikings on Monday, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Beat them down. Beat them down.
I cannot wait.
Is it prime time? Please tell me it's prime time.
It's prime time.
Oh man, we got to pray for Kirk.
It's Monday night.
Oh, we got to pray for Kirk Cousins, y'all. We got to pray for Kirk. We got to pray he show up. Oh yeah, this is gonna be bad, Eric. Oh man, you know Kirk Cousins don't show up for these games. You talking trash?
You like that? Yeah, we gonna see if you like that.
If this was a 1:00 game, Bishop, the Eagles might have been catching the L, but
nah, it's not a 1:00 game. It's an 8:30. They actually play at the same time. Well,
35, 20. 30, 17, something like that.
You heard it here first, baby. You heard it here first.
Please don't tell me it's in Philly too.
It is in Philly. Yes, it's in Philly.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's in Philly. Oh yeah, it's in Philly.
Beat them down!
It's in Philly, baby. Oh yeah, it's in Philly. Oh yeah. Let's go.
Oh, he talking about I can like whatever team I want. Ashtray, I root for the 49ers every now and then too. They ain't a big brother to the Rams.
And you know he the Rams, yeah. He Rams too, that too. I was just about to say
I support all bandwagon. I don't know if it's my generation, but we don't have to be these slaves to these organizations because they get rid of our favorite players like that. You know? I don't know.
Yeah, that's that part, bro. That part. But we do have a slate of games of this weekend coming up in the NFL. So we're about to get our picks for week 2. Trey, you got your pen and paper, bro?
Ready? Yes, I do.
Let's go.
All right,
me and the professor over here, we already, we want to know we going into the weekend.
I feel like we're gonna agree on a lot, Bishop.
I feel we are too. It's Trey. He
Trey gonna try to pick his spot. He ain't gonna pick right. He just gonna try to see where he can beat us at.
Yeah, that how Trey does. But starting off, we already got the Chargers game out the way. Chiefs. That's one in the belt. We have the New England Patriots with an 0-1 record versus the 1-0 Steelers. Let's hear it, fellas. Who do you have? Mac Jones or Mitchell Trubisky? Not Mac Jones. No, that is Mac Jones. Daniel Jones is in New York. That's right.
Yeah.
And so Daniel Jones. But Mac Jones versus Mitchell Trubisky in Pittsburgh. Who are you taking?
Pittsburgh all day.
Yeah, I got
Same.
Pitt. I got Pitt. All right, Pitt. We got
Y'all
the
see?
Yep,
Y'all
Carolina.
see
Mac
what they?
Jones is injured.
Yeah. Mac Jones he is injured. Yeah, so I'm taking Pitt.
Y'all see what they own? They want me to pick first. That's all right. I'll pick first. It's no problem whatsoever.
Nothing, that ain't got nothing to do with me making my choice. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
The crazy thing about the game is New England's favored though on the road.
Are they? They're favored to
What
win this
does
game?
Vegas know that we don't know?
Yeah,
Probably
obviously
looking at
they
the
got.
fact that JJ's not going to be there.
Oh, JJ, TJ,
Yeah,
TJ,
TJ. I'm sorry. Yeah,
TJ,
TJ.
TJ Watt. That's right. He is injured, which is huge. Which is huge. That is huge. That is huge. But
But
like Ron said, Mac Jones is hurt though. Mac Jones
the
is hurt.
Patriots struggled to score 10 points with him.
Mm, mm. Okay. Our second game, we have that it's at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. We have the Carolina Panthers and Baker Mayfield. Boom! Sooners versus Daniel Jones and the New York Giants. They traveling to New York. Who y'all got, fella?
Ooh.
I'll put mine out there
Giants.
first. You taking the Giants? I'm taking Carolina. I'm taking Baker. I'm taking Carolina.
Whew. I think I'm gonna rock with.
Oh no, we're getting other people. It's my fault. Well, hold on. We got Pittsburgh by Anthony. We got the Steelers by
I think I'm going with Carolina. I
John.
think I'm no. I mean, I think I'm going with New York on this one.
Okay, so y'all
Yeah,
both got New York.
YG. Yeah,
I got the Carolina Panthers. Okay, there we go.
Both these teams are good.
yeah. Saquon showed that he may be back,
That's the only reason why I'm hesitant. Because Saquon, if he has a game
but
like
then
he had last
again,
week,
Christian didn't show us if he's ready to
that
go or
part he
not.
did.
So
Yeah, that part
it's a
too.
lot of stuff that's there. And Baker,
And I think Christian gonna show out this game. I really do. I feel like it's gonna be the battle
where they
of
playing at?
in New York though. They are playing in New York.
You know what? I'm going with Carolina.
Stan say he Carolina. We expect that from you, Stan. We got you, Carolina.
I'm going with Carolina.
Then we have the we have the Jets traveling to the dog pound with no Deshaun Watson playing Cleveland Browns. Who you got, fellas? 12
Uh,
o'clock, 11 o'clock, or 12 o'clock Central Standard Time here.
and
This
Joe
game
Flacco's the starter.
for the Jets. Yes, Joe Flacco is still starting.
This is trash. This is a trash one. I'm going with Cleveland.
I'm gonna take Cleveland as well. I'm taking the Browns at the dog pound. Oh, we didn't hear you, Professor. What'd you say?
I said, why you calling the trash bowl, Trey? Cleveland's really good.
They have good running
Except
backs.
that quarterback. Except that quarterback.
Who you taking, Ron? Jets or Browns?
Cleveland.
Okay,
This
we
is
say
for
across the board.
you.
Then next at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, we have Matty Ice and the Indianapolis Colts going over there to travel to see Sunshine. Trevor Lawrence in the Jacksonville Jaguars out there in Jacksonville, Florida. Fellas, who you got? I'm going to let you know first. I'm taking Jacksonville. I think this is going to be Trevor's breakout game.
Sign me up, sir.
Ooh, Anthony said the Jets might pull an upset. Browns there, got Browns.
I'm going with Indy.
The Jets are an upset.
You going with Indy,
Watch
Trey?
it.
Yeah, I'm going with
They
Indy.
say he going with Indy. You going with Jacksonville, Brian?
Yeah, Jacksonville.
Okay. Jacksonville it is. Okay, there we go. Then we have the Tua Tagovailoa Miami Dolphins traveling to that bad man Lamar Jackson in Baltimore, Maryland. The Baltimore Ravens. That's an easy pick for me. I'm taking Baltimore without question, bro. I'm taking Baltimore. Both teams are undefeated as of right now. Dolphins 1-0 with the big win last week. The Ravens 1-0. I'm taking Ravens. What y'all got?
I'm going with Baltimore.
Lamar me.
Okay, there it is.
Ravens got the best defense in the NFL.
Yeah. Now this game right here, is crucial. We have Anthony Price taking Tua. We got Eric Small taking the Ravens as well. This game right here is crucial. This is a crucial game. This game is also at 12 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We have Tom, the GOAT, Brady, and the Bucks travel to Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints. Who do y'all having?
I'm going with that boot, baby.
I'm going with the boot. Eric said he got the boot too. Eric said he going with the boot too. What you got, Ron? You going with them boots or you going with the GOAT?
I'm going with the boats.
What? He's saying he going. And now this is the thing, right? I am going to pick the Bucks. I'm going to take Tom, even though I know the Saints give Tom fits. I know this, but I think this is the time in which Tom finds a way to get back and figures it out. So I'm taking the Saints. I'm taking the Bucks. I'm taking the Bucks. Then we have Carson, the Washington Commanders versus them Detroit Lions in Detroit, going down to D-Town down in Detroit, Motor City. Carson Wentz. Who do you got? Commanders coming off a dub. Detroit played a close game with Philly going in 0-1.
Detroit me, please.
Oh, he said Detroit me, please. Okay. He said Detroit me. That's a hard one for me.
No Chase Young.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm betting against Carson Wentz. I'll do it 1,000 times out of 1,000.
But it's Detroit. We know what Detroit do every season, bro. It's Detroit.
Detroit's really good. We just compared DeAndre Swift to Barry Sanders. We gonna have to pick one or the other. My brain broke when that happened.
I'm taking Detroit. Give me Detroit. Give me the Lions. I'm gonna take Detroit. All because I know what Winston brings to the table. I'm taking Detroit.
I'm going with Detroit as well, but I just look at it for a bunch of different reasons. Mainly because if y'all get it wrong, I get it wrong. If y'all get it right, I get it right. So it's
this dude here, bro. He is so slick, man. Y'all gotta watch that dude Trey, man.
Take your pick, Trey.
That dude there is something else. Moving on, we have the no Russell Wilson-less Seahawks. We have the Seattle Seahawks traveling to, we already know who he picking, to them Trey Lance 49ers in San Francisco. This game is at 3:05 p.m. Central Standard Time. Trey, who you got?
San Fran.
Okay. Ron, who you got?
San Fran.
I'm taking San Fran.
Big brother. Y'all better handle business.
I'm taking
San Fran. If he loses this game, Trey, he getting benched, right?
He should.
He probably is.
He should.
Depending on what he does. How you lose it.
Must win.
Yeah, he should.
If worst case, what might be even a little more than even if he loses it is the footstep, the thoughts of okay, I got footsteps now.
Oh, we got a bunch of Seahawks people. Eric took the Seahawks. And it's so crazy. You know what?
It's good. It's not raining.
You know what? You know what? Change mine. I'm taking Seattle.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm taking Seattle.
What?
That's what I'm talking about.
I believe
Bosa is gonna hurt Gino.
I believe in Gino. I think
That's
Gino.
what I'm talking about.
I'm taking Seattle.
Bishop, 49ers defense. This is 40. Don't just. You're throwing this pick away, Bishop. This is the 49ers defense.
Because I've
they
been
gonna put Gino in a box and bury it.
I'm taking Seahawks. I'm gonna switch mine. I believe in Gino, bro. I do. I believe in Gino. He showed me something this past week.
Ain't nobody said that since college. You're the first person since.
I'm just saying what. So we're gonna see. Then we have at 3:05 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have the Marcus Mariota Atlanta Falcons traveling down to the LA Matthew Stafford Rams. This is an easy pick for me. I'm taking the Rams. They bouncing back after that loss, man. Both of them are coming off losses, but I'm taking the Rams. Easy pick.
I know who I'm taking.
Yeah, we know
Yeah,
Ron
that's a
got the
sweep.
Rams. It's a sweep. Okay, too easy. Rams by Anthony. All right, and Eric Small, of course, taking the Rams too. I think everybody feel like the Rams gonna bounce back from that loss, that huge defeat that they took on Monday night. Then we have the Kyler Murray boom soon Arizona Cardinals who are 0-1, going down to Vegas to play against Derek Carr, Devontae Adams, Cardinals, Raiders at 3:25 p.m. Central Standard Time. Who do you got, fellas? Cardinals, Murray,
The
Carr, Raiders, or the
Raiders.
Raiders? You taking the Raiders, Trey?
Yes, sir.
Who you got, Ron? Who you got? Anthony got the Raiders.
This is
Eric got the
probably one of
Raiders.
the hardest games for me.
You think so? Really? I would.
Yeah,
I think
because I
Detroit
think
will win.
Arizona
Raiders
gonna
is
bounce
at
back
home.
too. I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Who's stopping Devontae? Oh, we'll see. Oh man, this is a hard one for me too. I ain't gonna lie. But because they playing in Las Vegas, I'm gonna take the Raiders, man. Give me the Raiders. Because they playing in Kyler doesn't have what's called back yet.
I'll go Cardinals. I'll win this point.
Okay.
This will be our breaker.
Okay. On the tiebreaker. Okay, I got you. He going opposite. Then we have the Houston Texans who tied this past weekend, facing Russell Wilson and them Denver Broncos at Mile High Stadium. I'm going with Denver, even though the Texans have definitely shocked a few people and doing better than what a lot of people may have thought they were going to do. But I'm still going with Russell. I think they're going to bounce back from that loss versus Seattle. I got to go with the Broncos. Ooh, Anthony said Texans. He said Texans, but he meant Texans. I know what he meant. And then Eric got Denver.
Oh, a lot of people. Anthony. Okay, Anthony did.
Yeah. A lot of people trying to believe in them Texans, but I'm just saying. Who y'all got, Trey?
I'm going Denver.
Professor?
Denver.
Okay, so we even on that. Everybody going Denver. This is a big game right here. Huge game for both of these teams.
I will be taking the Texans spread.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can feel you on that one, though. What's the spread on that one, Ron?
2.5, ain't it?
2.5?
Plus
That's
10.
It? Oh, plus 10.
As long as they don't lose by 10.
Yeah, as long as they don't lose. Okay. Then we have a big game here. We have Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals and Jamar Chase facing the Dallas Dak Prescott Cowboys. Cooper Rush, Cowboys. That's Sunday, of course, at 3:25 p.m. Central Standard Time. Who y'all got?
Bengals.
In Jerry's world, you got who?
Bengals.
Who they
coming off
all
a
day.
loss. Both of them coming off of losses. I'm taking Bengals too. I think Joe gonna figure it out. I don't think Cooper Rush has enough to do it, man.
You think he gonna figure it out? I think we might be talking about him in the emergency room on Monday morning. After Parsons get done with him, because I don't know how anybody in the NFL could stop that man from getting to their quarterback. But
he's a beast.
I still think the Bengals is going to be too much.
Tampa Bay. I mean, Tom Brady figured out you need to chip block Michael Parsons. He told Little to knock him on his butt.
That's the last time Micah gonna let somebody do that to him. I'll say that right now. I feel go ahead, try Micah again. He's like, okay, I'm young. My second year, you caught me. Good job. Last time though.
Because he put him on his butt. He did. But Dallas, I don't believe in Burrow's.
And it took, how big is Fournette, Bishop? It took Fournette to do that.
He's huge. That's why I told you. Right,
Joe Mixon ain't doing that. Joe Mixon to get on the barbecue chicken.
Yeah, Leonard Fournette is huge. Yeah, he did that. So we you said the Bengals too, Trey?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we have Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears with a major win on Saturday in the Super Bowl, as they like to call it, 49ers. major win versus, but then he's going to face a team who caught HELL in that bad man in Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay at Lambeau Stadium. So this is a good one. One team is 1-0, one team is 0-1.
Nobody better do it.
Aaron Rodgers is trying to prove something that he can do it without Devontae. It is what it is. Who y'all got?
Nobody better do it.
Nobody better do it, man. What are you talking about, Ron?
Well, I want to hear who Eric got first. Eric, this is your division. Where you at? Don't you do it. I know you hate the Packers. Come on, say Chicago. Somebody say Chicago.
Eric already said Packers.
Okay. Okay. The Chicago Bears cannot score football points. We're betting against them all year. I don't think they'll ever get more than 10 points in a game.
I'm picking the Packers too. I don't see Justin being – he was still on the run even though they was playing in the Super Bowl. He was still on the run. He was still fighting for his life. I got to go with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. I do. He's running for his life. That man is running. They cannot protect. They cannot. Ooh, really, Anthony Bears? I don't believe in the Packers offense? Boy, you crazy.
Anthony gonna do it. You gonna really do it? You don't believe in the Packers offense, but you believe in the Bears offense? Okay.
Yeah, he gonna be the one to do it. He's that dude. He's he's your Huckleberry, Ron. He's your
Huckleberry. Great AP. When we recap this game, we will bring you up.
Yeah, he's the Huckleberry, Ron. Who you taking?
Aaron. I think Aaron Rodgers gets his shut the heck up everybody game.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna have his 5 touchdown Mahomes games this game.
I feel that too. Trey, who you pick?
And I got him on my fantasy bench. If anybody wants to trade, we're gonna get to our trade that we gotta make.
Did you see what Ron?
Very soon.
Did you just see what Trey did? He flipped the coin. Did you see him? He just flipped the coin for the Bears and Packers game.
That's what he did.
Y'all pick Green Bay?
He's gonna take the Bears.
No, you pick Green Bay.
I think. Oh, okay.
Y'all pick Green Bay? I
thought he had recency bias.
Okay, so that ended all of Sunday's games. Here we go to the Monday's game, which are 2 blockbuster games. We have Ryan Tannehill in the Tennessee Titans and that bad man in the backfield, Derrick Henry, going against the thrashing, the most excellent, who played an outstanding lights out game, Josh Allen and them Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. Who you got? Yeah, it's gonna be one hell of a game.
When you say Tennessee Titans and Derrick Henry, I'm hoping you about to name somebody with some big boys on the defense. But when you said the Buffalo Bills, it's like they got a big boy at quarterback.
That part, Ron. That part. Eric and Anthony both say Bills easily. Okay, easily. Don't let what happened on
nobody
Monday.
Better say the Titans.
Don't nobody let what Monday happened to think that it's just gonna be easy with Derrick Henry, bro.
Man, them dudes punished Derrick Henry this week.
Yeah,
they showed that Derrick can dish it, but they show that they can give it to Derrick too. So
I'm taking the Bills.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even play Derrick.
I'm taking Bills. So it's Bills all the way across the board.
Ooh,
and the last, but not freaking least, the last Monday night game. Because we got a 2-game blockbuster on Monday. We have Kirk Cousins and them Minnesota Vikings and Justin Jefferson with an amazing game on Sunday versus my beloved and Ron's beloved and everybody's beloved Jalen Hurts in that AJ
Firework.
Philadelphia.
Firework.
You need to know, you already know.
Gonna be so many bombs. So many 40-yard passes.
You already know. Yeah, I figured that, Eric, and as well as you, Anthony. I figured y'all picking the Vikings. We already know who me and Ron.
So Eric, you basically saying that Kirk Cousins is going to show up and perform.
That's what he's saying. Ron. His big thing is he feels he's saying that too, but he thinks Justin Jefferson is about to just go ham even more than what he did last week. That's what he says. He feels Justin Jefferson is going to be.
I can understand if this was a 1:00 game, Bishop, but you know, every single time. How are you so confident, Eric?
That's his squad. That's his team. That's Eric's team. That's his squad. The Vikings is his squad.
Like you have to admit when your quarterback has a problem. I love Matthew Stafford, but this man has an interception problem. He throws picks. He's a slinger. and he's gonna kill you. And I know when it gets close, I don't even know how we won the Super Bowl, but I still can't believe it. Kirk Cousins has a problem.
He feels Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson is going to be their savior, bro. That's what he feels. Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson. Cook 150 yards rushing. Okay. I know you're going off of Swift and what he did. He's going off of what Swift did against us. I get it.
I feel like the Packers, Bishop, the Packers struggled hard last week, and the Vikings still barely inked out. What was it, like 20-17?
Mm-hmm.
And that was the worst we're gonna see them. I don't want to hurt your feelings, Eric, but we'll see on Monday.
It was Tuesday.
Oh, we're gonna have to wait till Tuesday for that one.
Tuesday, because it's a late game.
He said he won a Monday night game last year. Okay.
He didn't play the Eagles though. That's the problem.
And
it's in Philly. 23.
See, 23. Now you can't even be rational. I already thought you was irrational. Now you're gonna make it worse. I can't even get on your side, Eric.
Oh, bro.
I said
7 points.
I said like 35-20.
Easy.
I think one of these teams get to 30.
Yeah.
What about 30-24, Bishop? How you like that score?
I like that. I'm cool with
Eagles
that.
30, Vikings 24.
We got 30 last week. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I am. 20.
35.
Oh,
y'all gonna go from 35 points to 7 points is what Eric said.
He's saying that was the Packers game.
Y'all beat the Packers 23-7?
Yeah, 23-7.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, y'all thrashed.
Yeah, 23-7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, y'all did have a better win. The Vikings had a better win. I'll give them a point there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where the points end.
He said that's where the points end. Right, hold on, Trey. Wait, don't think we forgot. Trey will sit there and act like he ain't here. Yeah. Who
Trey.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
You got to take the Vikings, Trey. This is where you can beat us at.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. Like y'all, the picks is already good. Like we got some ones I think I'm very confident in. So you know, what I'm saying I will go Philly on this one. We're
going Philly. Look, man. I'm see y'all on Tuesday. Yeah, for sure, Eric. That's what we want.
Why? Can you help us understand why?
Why I'm going with Philly?
Why are you choosing Philly?
Yeah,
over it's easy to pick the Vikings here and win this point against.
Yeah.
Nah, because I look at it as if I sit.
You believe in Hurts?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I believe it's keep it even. That's what I believe in. So if y'all lose, I lose. I could go with that. If y'all win, I win, and that continues to bolster whatever I got going.
Trey said, "No matter what, this is going to be a tight race.
Yeah,
no matter what.
No matter what,
it's going to come down to the last week."
From the Denver game all the way to the Philly game, we all are across the board. So that's even points lost for all of us or points gained for all of us. Of course, we got other games where we would split. Me and Bishop went Carolina. Ron went New York. Y'all went Jacksonville. I went Indianapolis. Me and Ron went New Orleans. Bishop went Tampa Bay. Me and Ron went San Fran. Bishop went Seattle.
Yep.
So
it's gonna be an interesting Monday, man. It's gonna be an interesting Monday, bro. But Monday's game we all fared the same though. So Monday's game is not gonna break a tiebreaker, right?
Yeah. So it's all everything.
Everything is Sunday.
Everything is Sunday. So whatever goes on Sunday basically is going to see where the is going to even make or break.
Make sure you on here Monday, Ron. Yeah.
Don't
so miss Monday.
Yes,
I think we have somebody else on Sundays too because I think Wendell is going to be on to talk about that so we can even one drag him or two he can drag Bishop with the Tampa Bay game. So New Orleans. So we'll see. We'll definitely catch and get a chance to talk about it. So
look at this, Ron. Eric said, "Don't miss Tuesday, Ron."
Oh man,
these dudes, they own something, bro. Let's go, man. But that's our show, man. We definitely appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to First Formation Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. 09 to 1100 hours, and that's 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for you civilian personnel. We really, really appreciate you. Thank y'all so much. First Formation is nothing without the Anthony Prices, the Eric Smalls, all the people in which tunes in to us every single morning. We thank y'all so much. Ron, Trey, what y'all got?
Be sure to get y'all lineup squared away. I don't want to hear
that part.
no
That part.
excuses.
That part. Please, that part. That part. That part.
I cleaned up pretty well last night, so I'm confident I clean sweep this weekend.
Ooh, really? Really? That's how you feel?
I'm feeling pretty confident this week.
Just look at Eric. He go Vikings. Look this dude. So what you,
I mean,
Ron? You got anything? Speak easy. You want to tell him about Speak Easy, Ron?
Sports and
The
shenanigans.
speakeasy's out there.
Sports and shenanigans.
That's about it.
Okay.
The speakeasy's out there.
That's about it. Then. He said that's about
Word, got you.
Thank y'all.
Picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy it to the fullest, man. This is your boy Trey, Bishop, Ron, the Professor. We all out. Y'all have a great one. Peace. Sorrow 5 Military Fraternity Incorporated.